What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja Africana, coming to you with another tarot reading. Yo, go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button for me. And go ahead and share my readings. Or share my page if you know you messing with what I do over here and you enjoy my content. We are getting close, y'all, to having our 1,000 subscribers that we need so that our channel can go to another level. So if you want to see my channel grow and you enjoy seeing what I do and you want to get more from me and you want to get some more amazing content, and some content viewed on some or recorded on some better equipment, go ahead and get us up there, y'all. Get our channel to growing and, get us to where we need to be so that we can have this professional channel. But we ain't going to continue to waste too much more time. We're going to get on off into this reading. And who is this reading on today? We are doing Common and Jennifer Hudson. And while I have nothing against, relationships between people who have had maybe a shitty past with people, I am looking at this relationship and viewing their cards and seeing that their relationship is just that. It's just another relationship, and it gives the energy of both of them are just doing shit. Both of them are in a space where both of them were single before they met each other, or Common had broken up with Tiffany Haddish or whatever was going on there. Jen wasn't really necessarily seeing anybody seriously. So when they met on the set of that movie, that was the perfect avenue for them, or so they thought. As you all can see, we had the Lover's card here. And I pulled a few karma cards for them too. The karma cards that I pulled indicate there will not be anxiety about and trouble. And on the opposite end of it is saying, remember, reconsider, and now is not the time to. So we're going to get off into their reading, and I'm going to explain what this card means and why their situation is, again, just another situation. The Lover's card is in reverse, first of all. Um, we're dealing with Common and Jennifer Hudson. Common is a Pisces. He is born on 3/13/1972. And Jennifer Hudson is a Virgo. That is 9/12/1981. You don't really hear too many Pisces and Virgo relationships, but I can see where and how that could get to be tumultuous. Um, First of all, their lover's card is in reverse, as I said, and that just speaks of disharmony and imbalance that is there, or that will eventually develop in their situation. But let's just start it from the beginning. Right now, they are in this lovey-dovey place. They are in the place of the beginning of the relationship, and even if they have been together for a while, not even for a while, I don't think that they've been together a year yet, but they're still in that honeymoon phase of the relationship where everything is good, everything is sweet, everything is working. They are in a good place. They are balancing each other out, and they are seeing things come to fruition or whatever at the beginning of the relationship. You know how things are, y'all loving all on each other. Shit's cute and good at the beginning, and y'all might be working together, or they might be working together. Let's just keep it on Jen and Common. They may be working together and things might, be copacetic right now. Things are clicking for them. They're getting along and they can't get enough of each other. But it sure shit stinks. Things will change. And what causes it to change is both of them had a propensity of cheating on each other or becoming bored. But we're not going to talk about that just yet. I will put that energy out there because both of them have a history of cheating on their partners. So when things become stale, each of them have that energy of changing up on the other. So whereas that things may be good right now, things are sure as shit to change. With the Queen of Swords showing up on both of their energy, both of them will get to the point to where that they are being pessimistic and manipulative and deceitful in this relationship because something is going to change for the both of them. I don't know if Common gets bored first, or if it's Jennifer Hudson that gets bored first. But one of the two of them are going to get bored, and these things are going to change. This lovey-dovey, this working together shit, this is going to change, and it's not going to take very long. Because, like I said in a Facebook post, we know what Lonnie Lynn gives. If you don't know who Lonnie Lynn is, honey, that is Common. We know what he gives. We know he only has like a 2-3 year lifespan for a relationship anyway. So if they're moving over into their second year, we can start to look up to see him changing. But let's talk about Jen and what she wants in their relationship, or what she expects. Jennifer Hudson is coming in with your beliefs, what you value, your resources, patiently, what you want, get what you need. And this is her second house. So this has to do with the resources and things that she have, and the herself. This has to do with who she is as a person. You know, that she is multifaceted, multi-talented, a very liked individual, so she's going to pour hope into the relationship. She is confident and self-assured as a woman herself. So she's only looking to add something to her table in a man. So she's very hopeful for this relationship. She hopes that this is the end of a bunch of stagnation, or a bunch of, bad relationships. She wants to be in a position to where that she's in a relationship where she can finally relax and let the man be the man, and she can just put her feet up. Not that she's not going to work. I'm not saying that, y'all, because she's going to forever work and forever sing. Those instances are already there. But what I am saying is she's in a position where she wants to be the feminine energy in the relationship. So she's in her space of thinking, this is what Common is going to give me. And for right now, he is giving her that, with that Eight of Wands showing up with the Four of Swords. She is relaxing. She is having her door open. She's being doted upon by him for right now. But I don't know. Right now it's fun and it's adventurous. Maybe it's that because the two of them are from Chicago, she feels like they can relate on a deeper level, or they can relate on a level that they should be able to understand each other. And right now, this relationship is ideal for her. She does have very deep feelings for Common, and she does hope that this can grow into greater things. She's hoping that if and while she's pouring energy and emotions into this relationship, it can stay fresh. It can stay at the point of excitement, the spontaneity, the things that they're doing. Her and Common are doing a whole lot of things that maybe that is reminiscent of maybe their childhood, or her childhood. Not that he's taking her down the childish path right now, but they're doing a lot of stuff that reminds them of maybe their old neighborhood and the shit that brought them peace once upon a time, before all the fame and whatever came, and all of the heartaches or heartbreaks from other people, all of that shit. Like, they're like in a space of enjoying where they are right now. Like I said, Jennifer has very deep feelings for Common, and Common has feelings for her. These feelings run deep. They are very compassionate and kind to each other. Common, though, he sees Jennifer Hudson as sort of kind of a healing, not a healing station, but he kind of views her as healing energy, and he's obsessed with getting more of that. So Jennifer pours more energy into it, believing that as long as she pours energy into this situation, they're headed towards the very same thing. They're headed towards the same goal. Now, where Jennifer doesn't want more children. She does want a family. She is not opposed to maybe adoption, but she's not looking to get pregnant again, y'all. She has her son, and that's where she is with it. What she's looking more at is this blended family unit. She's okay with that. Um, but while these are the things that she wants, and she's pouring the energy towards this, she is willing to accept if things go awry for her in Common. It's almost like she is still on the fence. She's almost like she's got her guard up a little bit because she knows that she can only take him so seriously right now. Because although they're working towards the same goal, Jen is smart enough to know that, like, yo, he's got this past with women that's kind of, shady. And up comes Carmen. Let me pull her away. Like I said, they're working towards the same common goal for right now, but Jen ain't no fool. She knows that Carmen has this shelf life with women, and for right now, she's just enjoying the moment and trying to get around those feelings of, I hope this nigga don't embarrass me, because she does have these emotions. And while she does like Carmen and she's pouring a lot into the relationship, not necessarily, like I said, she's not necessarily looking for marriage from him either. She does desire a long-term relationship and the blending of the families right now. Not right at this very moment. She has moved things slowly. Has he met her son? Yes. Like I said, Common knows what he's doing. He does things to bring out that youthful side of Jen. Not 39-year-old Jen, but he maybe takes her back to 18, 19-year-old Jen when they're together, and she enjoys that he likes to spend time with her son, and she enjoys spending time with him. But like I said, she still knows that he has that propensity to change up. So she keeps this in mind when she's dealing with him. And I'm not saying Common is a bad dude, but it's evident that he gives fuckboy energy after a while. He shows up underneath his own Pisces moon energy with the Emperor card. And that shows that he is, although I'm not going to turn it in reverse, it shows that he's kind of, stubborn. And he lacks discipline when it comes to really long-term relationships. See, this shit here, when, he's cool with kicking it with somebody for a couple years, and it's a real distorted, disjointed way he views relationships. The situation, let's touch on the situation with him and Tiffany Haddish really quickly. Although she's a psychopath and the shit she's doing is ignorant as fuck, he kind of strung her along for the ride. He kind of made her believe that he was in it for the same things that she was, or in the relationship for the same reason that she was, and he was not. He was actually there wasting that woman's time. There was a lot of rejection, division, and imbalance in their relationship. And this is why Jennifer Hudson still has her guard up with him, because he has those tendencies. He while she is looking at the situation, thinking towards letting things grow organically, not rushing them like Tiffany was, she is aware of Common's history. And I know I've said that 3 or 4 fucking times in a row, but he is not traditional, so to speak, in relationships when you're thinking of, this is going to be my nigga. This is who I'm going to be. This is going to be my man, excuse me, because there's definitely a difference between a black man and a nigga. Common sometimes exhibits niggery behavior, if you will. And what I mean by that is, after a while, things may be going good. Let me remove some of the cards, y'all, so you can see them. What I mean is, things may go good or be going good, and the relationship may not even have any stalemates or foolishness coming in. But because Common is so non-traditional when it comes to relationships or sticking in a relationship, an adult relationship, let me put it like that, he'll begin to feel trapped after a while. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to begin to feel like he's trapped. And when Jen is looking at, oh, our relationship is growing and we're communicating and things are working, that communication is what dies off, y'all. That is also what the 8 of Wands represented, and the 4 of Swords. Although things are in a cute place for them now, there's going to be a drastic change, and it's going to start with Common's communication. And each of his exes have always complained about his lack of communication skills. So he's going to get to a place where he is going to begin to lack passion for her as well. And y'all know what this means when that Ace of Wands turn in reverse, or when any wands are in reverse. And we're speaking about a main, honey. And if you don't, I'll go ahead and tell you. What that means is the sex is going to become boring to Common. Things are going to fizzle out for them. Shit, it might be Jen too. It might not only be him that the sex becomes boring, but there's going to be like lacks of energy and lacks of passion, and things won't be as spicy as they were in the beginning of the relationship. So what happens? One of the two of them begins to cheat, but because we're talking about Common, I'm going to say this is Common stepping out first. This is him fulfilling his selfish desires of, shit ain't working. So I may as well do what I've been doing. Like, again, he has a history of doing things in relationships that are unsavory, even if it's cheating on him having a history of being so stubborn that he can't change. But according to their cards and their relationship, Common is going to begin cheating and he's going to begin seeing someone else. It does look like he is going to tip back to someone in his past, someone who it's probably going to be Tiffany he'll end up cheating with, because he still carries this toxic energy. And if it's not Tiffany, it is going to be someone in his very recent past. I say Tiffany because it's a disjointed, disheveled, delusional person that he is going to go and cheat with, but he's not going to want to be with this person. This sexual relationship that he's having with this person or going to have with this person completely serves no purpose. This is just his way of finding his way out of the relationship. Although, yes, I know that everybody breaks up with Common via telephone. They call a nigga and break up. But there's a reason they do that. And it's probably because he cuts up with women. But we ain't going to put that energy on the brother. We're going to just say that maybe things turn from nice guy to bad guy really quickly with him. Not that he puts his hands on women, but it's a thing of him being real tyrannical or yelling and saying shit that, nigga, why you ain't say that in the first place type energy. And of course, he's too old for this. But this is the energy that he's giving. So let's talk about, what makes their relationship work for now, since we've gotten beyond that. Right now, the shit is they're getting along. They're getting along. There's a good balance of things going on. There's a lot of cooperation. The sex is good to each of them right now. They work together. They work in the same industry, so they understand each other's work schedule. They understand each other's schedule. They understand that each other are busy, and they know how to, for right now, work with what is going on so that they can see each other and spend time with each other and make their situation grow. But right now, it's working. They may even jump in the studio together and do some type of music. And for right now, they're going to continue to pour energy into it. But what, other than what I've just displayed, other than Common's behavior, will make their relationship fail? Like I said, Common being defensive and his communication skills. This is all Common's energy. Not to mention, information to explain, communication more, resulting from fluctuations of. Again, there's that Gemini energy in that, saying the fluctuations, the changes. That's Common's energy, honey. Not that he's a Gemini, but that's Common with that wishy-washy energy that he usually brings in. And Jennifer is going to get tired of his indecision, because while they're going to have their issues, they're going to stick it out for a second. But Jen is going to start feeling like, yo, is this nigga wasting my time? And that is what it's looking like. She's going to begin to worry, like, what direction is this situation going, Lonnie? Like, where are we going with this shit? Are we going to make this work, or am I just sitting around waiting for shit to happen that ain't going to, come to fruition? Because here she is with her Nine of Pentacles in reverse. She knows that, are you wasting my time? What's going on, my guy? She's guarded. And like I said, she's not necessarily looking to be his wife or have his child, but she wants to be in a stable situation. And ultimately, Common won't give that to her. He, again, when she decides that, oh no, I know what's best for me as a woman, and she decides to begin to pour energy into herself. Again, I'm not saying that she's going to get pregnant, because she's not. But what I am saying is she's going to begin to pour energy into herself, or her career is going to take a big blossom And she's gonna wanna know like where you at in this situation, nigga. Is you here or you gone? And Common is going to again pull his usual foolishness, his communication being off. He's going to become a bit, not a whole, well, let me just say it as it is. It appears that he's going to become jealous of her success, or jealous of the next platform that her career takes on, because her show and her EGOT and everything that she's got going on is not the last thing that Jennifer Hudson is going to do in this course of this relationship. Like, sis got good big wheels on her and she's growing and going. I don't know that Common is ready for that. I don't know that Common, being the king of wands in reverse, he still do his thing in his rap career, his acting, but things might have been slowing down for him in that, communication department, if you will. I'm talking about doing this job, but the communication department being like acting and music or whatever. Maybe it ain't popping the way, or won't be popping the way he thought it would, and her career is still growing and blooming and doing the things that it's supposed to do, and he gets a little bit jealous of it. He begins to feel like he's not the man that she needs, which ultimately leads him to cheating. And I promise you, I think he's gonna fuck on Tiffany Haddish again. And this is why Jennifer Hudson becomes guarded and feels like he's wasting her time. Like, yo, this shit ain't working out, my guy. She starts to feel like this ain't working. This situation is failing, not only because he's cheating, because remember, she's cheating too. Don't forget, it's always two sides of the coin, honey. And when you're dealing with a Virgo, honey, a Virgo gonna do you just like you did them. And that's exactly what she's gonna do. However, prior to them getting to the point of breaking up, she's going to be asking questions like, yo, what else do I need to pour into this relationship? Because, like I said, Common is going to become jealous of her success growing. He's going to be jealous of the proximity she's going to gain, because not that he can't be there, but it's not about him. And y'all know Common is quite emotional. He kind of, he gives a little bit sassy energies a little bit. Although, yeah, he still is a man. I'm not calling him gay or no by no means. But what I'm saying is he kind of give a little bit of sassy energy, y'all. He kind of get that energy of, I'm going to argue with you and get my goddamn point across. And that's what he's giving. He's going to begin giving the energy of, he's a powerless leader. He's like, I'm the man. I should be the one that be da 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 da. And yes, he's too old for that, child. But some niggas don't grow out of that behavior. And those boys that you think are the nice boys be the main ones doing this shit. And this is what he's going to end up doing. It's going to make Jennifer Hudson think like, maybe this is not a risk worth taking. Maybe I need to back out of this situation, because this guy is starting to behave a little bit irrational, and he's showing a little bit too much ego for me. He's showing some coldness too. He giving me a little bit of cold shoulder, and this dick just ain't dicking no more, honey. Like, it's just not doing what it was supposed to be doing. So what is going on between them, and what does Jen do? She go get her another piece of meat, honey. That's where the arguments and the destruction comes from. Then we get to the point of where they are being, rude to each other. And the gossip will come out about what's going on in the relationship and what happened and who lied to whom and who is cheating. Both of them will be cheating. Both of them will be out here cheating on each other before they decide, or excuse me, before Jen decides, because it won't be Common. She'll be like, I've had enough and it's time to call this relationship quits. Common just gives that energy, y'all. And I know y'all like, damn, you ain't get a man a chance. I'm just saying, he's not ready for this level of relationship that Jen is trying to slowly creep into. Again, she's not looking to be the man's wife. She's just looking for something solid. Common ain't ready for that yet. Jen ain't gonna be ready to be hurt by no man either. She ain't gonna deal with that. That's why they both gonna be out here cheating and lying and doing shit to each other, and then they'll finally hurt each other enough until the relationship is over. And that's the end of this reading, y'all.